The best G-Shock in the world. The iconic, quintessential square has finally joined the majestic royalty G. Wait. The majesty royalty, majestic royalty G? What does it stand for? The luxury line of Gs began in '96, and it's about time the square got the royal treatment. MRG, baby. Let's check it out. Introducing the all-new MRG-B5000 Kiwami, which means extreme. And today we have the DLC model, diamond-like carbon. And straight away you can tell this new G-Shock is reminiscent of the original DW5000C, the quintessential G-Shock. Man, that's my favorite G-Shock. This design is G-Shock to me. Not a fan of the analog, just this one. But why is it so expensive? Is it because it comes with a fancy new box? No, not because of that. The creator of G-Shock, Mr. Kiwami, sorry for butchering the name, he says you can describe G-Shock with 3 words: tough, challenging, empathetic. And the fact that they keep on moving forward with new challenges and getting better, he thinks that's what makes them so relatable. Empathetic, I don't understand that one. Maybe there is a loss in the translation in the interview. But anyways, definitely taking on new challenges with this one. Over a year to develop this new bezel system, 25 pieces individually Salaz polished. What is that? Black polishing, hand polishing, very tedious, laborious, and of course, it's functional. So now the corners have 4 leaf springs, kind of like the olden day cars, leaf spring trucks, all right? And that is an actual suspension system in the watch. So a G-Shock that actually has some springs in it, that's phenomenal. When we look at my personal G-Shock, right here on the corners, there is a design element. It's like a rectangle sticking out, almost like a zigzag shape. Well, all that is a design element. It's pointless, it's just a design. But on the new one, it looks exact same. Of course, more sharp and defined because it's not just injected molding. But on the new one, it's actually a functional system. It just gives it purpose now, form and function. Before, we just had form. Re-engineering the case from the ground up like they have done here has a pleasant side effect. It has a more exact, precise, defined look, which elevates the G-Shock to a whole new level. When we look at my model, the transition from the bezel to the mid-case is watered down and soft because it's just one piece. And when we look at the MRG, you can clearly see that laser sharp edge from the carbonium bezel to the mid-case because it is its own unit. For the price, this one comes in at $4,000 USD, the silver, $3,500. It is already sold at Kavar Jewelers, and someone is coming to see this today, so I am rushing. I don't have a 5600 on me, but let's pretend this is the base $40 G-Shock 5600E. And then we got the metal, $300 to $500, wherever you live, pricing. The person who buys the base G-Shock, they're gonna think this person is crazy. Well, why'd you buy this? You know what this person's gonna say? Because my watch has this or that. This person's gonna either agree or think they are nuts. Now, when we go up to this model, the people who buy this one is gonna say, oh, this one's good enough. It's got metal and the same features. Why would you buy this one? Now, this person's gonna say, because my watch has this or that. Okay, same thing this guy said to this guy. But the this or that is different. The this is the hand polishing and the that is the special materials. So it all depends on your budget and what is important to you. We do have some special bezel here. It's called Cobarium. I think there's only one manufacturer in the world for it. It's hard to get. It's like platinum, but 4 times stronger than titanium. I think it's still going to scratch, but G-Shock is saying it's really scratch resistant. And then they Zaratsu polish it or black polish it. Even with the DLC covering it up, it still looks absolutely stunning. Like when you hold the watch, it feels absolutely special. It has a shine to it that only black polishing can do, and it's just so beautiful. Sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating. The base of the watch is regular pure titanium, Ti64, and the bracelet is DAT55G titanium, 3 times the hardness of regular titanium. The bracelet is pins and collars, so I'm gonna ding that for this price. And I love the locking mechanism on the clasp. 3 micro adjusts, twin button release, fully milled titanium. And there you can see Ti64 high grade titanium case back. The module is a little bit different. It's the 3501. The other G-Shocks that are the metal and the old titaniums had the 3459. The only difference is a gold plating circuitry for this module for a cleaner, less interference signal. Now the measurements. I got 43.2 in diameter. We have a thickness of 12.9, so not bad. And the lug to lug 49.4. Ooh, that's a little bit long. Now, the biggest problem with this watch is the existence of the TVA, the titanium square that came out before this. It has the polished rivets, but without the pin inside. So it's just see-through holes. It's got functional holes on the case. You can see the silicone padding underneath the cap head unit. So that's very cool. And that one's only $16.50 USD. Yes, I said only. Casio is conditioning us to think this is normal. So that one has a lot of features that this one has. It doesn't have the main feature though, with the suspension system, 25-piece bezel unit, but it's half the price. With the special materials and the hand polishing and the suspension unit, I think we should be, of course, more than the TVA, but not at 4,000. I think we should be at 3,000. But I think they added a halo tax. They know this is their top G unit and they wanted the price to match. Now, if it was limited to 100 units or something like that, then yes, 4,000. But that's just my opinion. Let's do the weight. 114 grams. Look at that beauty on the table. Here it is on my 6.5-inch wrist, and yep, it looks amazing. I do wish it was a little bit smaller with the protruding end link, but it's gorgeous. It's absolutely phenomenal. The functions the same as every other G-Shock. We're not going to go through them, but I put the light at 4 seconds. You can do it for 2 or 4 seconds. I like it at 4. Easy to read. Beautiful soft fade in and fade out. And the screen does look a little bit more clear. It's because of the optics of the sapphire. It's just more clear than a mineral crystal. The buttons are big and easy to press, and it's definitely a joy to use the watch. I have spoken to some owners and they love it. And they love how no one can tell that it costs so much. They think it's the base $40, and that's what they want. They want that stealth wealth. They don't want anyone to know. They only care that they know that they have the best G-Shock. And I loved hearing that from some owners. That's a great watch enthusiast. And I'm happy for you guys. I'm happy G-Shock made this for you guys because this is the best G-Shock. It just is. Now, the silver one does show off the hand polishing better because that DLC is covering it all up. But the black one's the one to get. I'm sorry, because that's the original. The DW5000C, it was black. So this is the one to get. All right, now if you're still here, please remember to subscribe, like the video, and maybe check out the videos on the right of your screen right now. And I'll see you in the next one. Oh man, this thing is gorgeous.